Welcome back. For those living in the outer islands of Micronesia, the sound of the engines on a C-130 is the sound of Christmas. Reporter Michael Rudolph flew the holiday skies with airmen from the 36th Airlift during Operation Christmas Drop.
We arrived early for Operation Christmas Drop's opening ceremonies, and by 12:20 we taxied the runway with members of the media, Public Affairs Officer Sergeant Mike Andriacco, and our Japanese friend Mr. Suzuki. Suzuki has written a book, Operation Christmas Drop, Angels of Micronesia. He has donated the proceeds of this book to this year's drop, providing 25 parachutes for the mission. Before we knew it, we were airborne, back to the drop. It all began in 1952. Operation Christmas Drop is the military's longest-running humanitarian mission. 58 years later, it is still going strong. This year there will be 60 drops over 60 islands throughout Micronesia, which spans over 3 million square miles, larger than the continental United States. Operation Christmas Drop 2010 has obtained $20,000 in cash and $96,000 in supplies for this holiday mission. These boxes are stuffed with anywhere from 250 to 300 pounds worth of life-enhancing tools and equipment, and will be parachuted onto some of the most remote areas of the Pacific by C-130s that belong to the 36th Airlift out of Yokota, Japan. Crew members like Sergeant Ashley, originally from Dothan, Alabama, never stopped preparing for the first of 5 drops over the Caroline Islands.
Is there usually only about 5 boxes in a drop?
Last year we did up to 9 boxes on one single aircraft that was going to multiple locations. And the boxes are fairly larger this year than they were last year.
By 1:20, our C-130, call sign Santa 01, was ready to make its first drop over Thalalep Island.
This C-130 Hercules is about to spread the holiday cheer over the Caroline Islands at 300 feet above sea. Bruce Best says for the Carolinians who receive these packages, they don't open up the boxes and say, this is what I always wanted for Christmas. They open them up and say, this is what I really needed.
Without the help of Mr. Suzuki's book, the Rotary Clubs of Guam, and the United States Air Force and many others, this year's Operation Christmas Drop would not have been possible. University of Guam professor Bruce Best said thank you in advance on behalf of the recipients from this year's drop.
There's many languages out there, but when I take all the translations, loosely translated, they come out as United States Air Force rocks.
Reporting for Guam Newswatch, I'm Michael Rudolph.
And while islands all over Micronesia get a taste of Christmas thanks to those special deliveries, GPD continues to remind drivers to slow down this holiday season.